Turn it up.
Welcome back, everyone, and to another episode of Tekkit. Yesterday we were working on Buildcraft, and as you can see, I've got it all set up. We ended it just before we got the quarry, and I went ahead, finished building everything, made some pipes, and got the quarry working. We have 4 Stirling engines powering it right now, and we've almost gone down to bedrock. Guess right there that was one of our caves, soon because of that torch. But anyways, so yeah, we've had this working for quite a while now. Got chests in both those buildings over there. Just storing everything that comes from this. It's a shame that we don't have equivalent exchange too, because I'd get rid of all this cobblestone and turn them into diamonds. But it turns out we won't really have much need for that, because off-camera Vortex had found some stuff for Mistcraft. He went ahead and set it all up. And we have a diamond world. I'm going to show you any of this yet, because we aren't going to be working on Mistcraft. Today, we are going to work on power suits. Woo! Some nice armor. As you see, I've got some shiny armor here. He went ahead and mined some diamonds and stuff, and so decided to make some diamond armor for himself. And you see we got a pulverizer redstone furnace, so we're pretty well off. You know, for just starting yesterday. So, to get started for this power armor, we're going to need, well, a lot of different things. First, we'll need lots of iron, and some of this wiring, as well as a tinker table, which will be a bit more work, but it shouldn't be too hard for us. That's just gold, dust, and pulverized silver, so that's relatively easy. We should have an abundance of both. So let's get working on it. Start off with the tinker table. So it looks like we need some glass, gold, and steel. Go ahead and just move over here to all of our ingots, which is oddly unprotected. It's right in the way of all the harsh elements. Oh, apparently there's something called a graphite. Interesting. Well, we ain't gonna look at that either. So just go ahead and just grab this copper and all this iron, because we'll be needing that in the future. So let's see, how do we make our steel? Coal and iron. Can do that. Just run over here and get some coal. Assuming that we have some, of course. That quarry takes up a lot of coal. Just sucks up the coal. So let's see. Oh, if you haven't noticed, I have a diamond pipe up here, just putting all the cobblestone down here, and then I guess Vortex went ahead and just made a void pipe for it to delete all this cobble. So that was very kind of him. So let's see. Here's some gold, we'll need that. Here's a little bit of coal. And here's a little more. Seems to me like we'll end up running short on gold. hopefully, we'll have enough for at least one suit of power armor. Guess we'll see in just a bit. So we'll go ahead and just make up some steel here. Or rather steel dust. And we'll go ahead and just smelt that, or get it smelting. And then, if we don't have glass already, I'll end up having to check. We'll need 4 glass. Oh, lags back there. Appears to me we don't have any spare glass anywhere. So, be right back, guys. I'm just gonna go find some sand and collect some and make some glass. So I'm back here, guys, and I had to travel about 100 blocks away to get our sand to make the glass, but I got some of it. Right now it's back at the house melting. Just melting a few other ores that I'll end up needing in the future. So let's just grab our steel here, since we'll be needing that here very soon. We should have enough glass already smelted for the tinker table. And yeah, we have more than enough glass. Okay, do we have everything? Oh wait, we need electrum. So we'll need some gold, pulverized gold and pulverized silver to make 2 electrum blend. Shouldn't be too hard. So work on that in just a second. Now we'll need some redstone. Should have some of that lying around somewhere. Here we go. Just enough. So I'll go ahead and just go grab the silver. And the gold. Might as well do that while I'm here. Oh hey, there's some pulverized silver here, so that's perfect. Just going to pulverize a single gold here so that we can make the electrum. Wonderful. Set this back to send. In case you guys didn't already know, this is all from thermal expansion here. We'll end up getting that more later on once I decide to make a factory, which at some point I'm going to do. Don't know what I'll produce, but I will produce something. At the very least. Hopefully something. So here's our 2 electrum. We'll go and just get that smelting. There we go. And 2 redstone. So just go to the spot. There we go. There's our transmission coil. Oh, we need an emerald. Okay, so we'll have to find one of those somewhere. Let's go talk to some villagers. Be back once I found a villager willing to trade something for emeralds. Okay, I'm back, and I found the only villager in our entire village. I guessing they didn't really like the creeper explosions here. They thought we were dangerous. Whatever. Just go ahead and call this guy Dave. He'll be our best friend. Right, Dave? Yeah. He'll be our friend. Fortunately, he's quite expensive. He wants 4 diamonds for 1 emerald. So I went ahead and got ourselves diamonds. So now we have our emerald. Yes, it's been nice doing business with you, Dave. Now you have weird purple effects coming off of you. Pink effects, whatever you want to call them. So, let's get back over here, finish building our tinker table. Let's see. Modular Power, here we go. And should just be able to shift click it in. No? Well, that's what we don't have. We don't have the machine frame or whatever it's called. I think that's what it's called. Just quickly make that here. There we go. And I should have everything needed. There we go. Now we have our tinker table. Go ahead and just place this right here. We don't need this right now because we don't have any power armor. So, first matter of business, we will need some wiring. That will take 6 copper and 3 silver to create 8. So just go ahead and do that real quick. There we go. I don't know if we'll need any more. Let's just hope not. Because we are quite low on the silver. So there's our helmet. So looks like all these will just take 2, so looks like we'll have enough. And here's our boots. So our chest plate. And there's our legs. So now the upgrades for them will be quite a bit more expensive. They are, let's just look. I mean, we can start with our head, for example. We'll probably end up wanting a solar generator, and that will take, and just the basic one will take a solar panel and 2 control circuits. High efficiency will take 3 solar panels, 2 control circuits, and a computer chip. So I think we'll go for that one. First, we'll need some batteries. So we'll just end up looking at all 3 of these batteries, seeing what they take. Or the capacitors. So I'm not going to be able to create a high voltage capacitor, so that's quite the bummer. I might be able... Never mind, I can't create hardened glass either. Don't want to get into too much other mods at the moment. Just the basics for the power armor. Let's go ahead and just create 4 LV capacitors. Go ahead and just go with that, I guess. So we'll need more silver, gold, and paper. I don't think we have any reeds. Just go ahead and check here. Okay, yeah, it looks like we don't have any reeds. So I'll go ahead and... we should have wood somewhere, some plank. Oh, we have 1 wood. So I will be right back. I'm going to chop down some trees. Chop as much as I can with these two axes. Unless I find some reeds. That would be quite nice. I spy a few reeds. Looks like we don't need to chop down some trees anyways. We'll go ahead and just do that off camera at a later date. I will take all these reeds and we'll use them to craft some paper. So for all of you who don't know, a little useful trick with, if you need paper, is you take logs and you pulverize them. You get wood chips, and they pretty much just act as the weeds do in making paper. Nice little thing there. Save you a lot of time. So we've got our paper. So I'll need some more wiring, which is easy enough to do. There we go. And I think it was gold and silver, am I correct? Yes, I am. So, silver here, gold here. Yep, there we go. LV capacitor. Go ahead and just install this one right now, just show you guys. And there we go. Increase the battery size as much as we can. See, well, only hold 20 kilojoules, which, if I'm correct, is really not that much. I have no idea what IC2 tier does. Look into that later on. But we'll now just go ahead and start creating more of these capacitors. Need a little more paper here. We just don't have enough silver, it looks like. Just go ahead and smelt this pulverized stuff. We'll keep half of it though, because we'll need electrum later on. Well, legs back there. There we go. So now we have all our capacitors, and we'll just go ahead and install them to our armor. Make sure to increase the battery size on all of these, because even if it's, 10 kilograms, it's really not that heavy. Eventually we want to get at least an advanced battery here, so that we can start putting energy shielding on, which will be very, very nice. Fortunately, these are relatively expensive as well. We'll need tesseract frames, full tesseract frames rather, which will take some resin ender. So, I'll go ahead and just call this an episode now, guys. Thanks for watching. Next episode, we will do a little mistcraft stuff. As I showed you earlier, we have some lovely mistcraft things and a dimension that you guys have no idea about, except for the fact that it produces diamonds, and many of them. So, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you later.